Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave, where I talk about video games, comic books, social commentary, the action figure, my convention experiences, life in general, how to go balding gracefully, shit like that. Yeah. But today we're doing a CGC Signature Series grade reveal. Now, I sent this book in to Rich Hen, I believe. I don't know. I do a lot of these. Fuck. It's hard to keep track. It is Action Comics 684, part of the Death of Superman Doomsday run. And yes, it's signed. If you can find the signature, I had to hunt it down. It's signed by Roger Stern. You see that right there on Doomsday's ass? Yeah. Doomsday's a thick boy. But yes, I purchased this book in December of 1992. This has been in my collection for 32 years. This may have been the one I read. It may have not. Dad had me buy 2 of each of these. I remember that. We asked the comic book store to carry 2 of each of these. Dad had some foresight that this was going to be important because, Dad was Dad and he knew his shit. The Death of Superman storyline is the storyline that really, kicked me into comic books. When I started collecting in 88 and 89, I enjoyed comic books, but I didn't know what the fuck to buy. Dad was like, all right, well, I like Superman, I like Batman, and we pick up Heathcliff and Archie, and anything that the, Flying Colors, which is my home comic book store in California way back in the day, would suggest to us. And then this storyline was hitting the news. It was in Newsweek. It was everywhere they were going to kill Superman. I mean, some of the most iconic Superman art comes from this mini-series, this short story here in the Superman fandom. I did have Rich give it a press. So let's take a look here at what I got. Drum roll, please. Been in my collection for 32 years. I was a mere 13 years old when I got this, and it came back as a 9.8. Beautiful book. Let's see. Oh my God. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest from Squaresoft. Oh, those were the days, man. I hope I'm saying his name right. Jackson Juice or Geis does a signing because this will definitely go. Or if there's a facilitator that does it. But yeah, I now have Roger Stern's signature on, I think, 3 things. I've met the man. I forgot I met the man. How horrible is that? That I've been to so many conventions and I've met so many people and I was so young and just doing everything that I forgot I met him. He signed my Superman wedding album. Very little like this. Almost in exactly the same spot. Maybe he likes that's his key spot on the book. But for some reason, it's, it fucking looks like ballpoint pen, too. What the fuck? Anyways, very happy to have this. Now, like a special little thing, so the video's a little bit longer. I love horror, and I love horror comics. And I don't remember how long ago this was, but it was in Fantasy Comics. They had a signing of Steve Niles, Bernie Wrightston, and Tim Bradstreet. I went for Steve Niles because at that time I was soaking his books up. He had just gotten through writing Dawn of the Dead. Dark Days, I believe, had just come out from 30 Days of Night. I had his Remains. I had a bunch of books. He was to the point where, what's your name? Thank you for buying all my books. I guess before, life's problems hit him, but he's clean now, so that's all that matters. And Bernie Wrightston was there. Him and Bernie were buddies. Because they did I believe they did that Frankenstein book that I have a few copies of and I need to finish. And so I purposely, because I didn't have anything from Bernie Wrightson, but I did. I just didn't know it because I wasn't as thorough back then because I wasn't really going to cons. So I got this signed by Bernie and I was very thrilled. It's the only thing that I've seen him sign in my collection because he passed a few months after or maybe a few years after because stupid ass fucking cancer. Fuck you, cancer. And so I saw this on eBay. I don't even know what this is. It's from Kitchen Sink Comics. It's Bernie Wrightson's Captain Stern. And it's CGC. It's an old CGC. I don't have any cases like this. The top is a sticker, for fuck's sake. But it's got his beautiful visage signature right there, which I'm very happy to own. This is comic book history. He... a decade later, sorry, I've got my allergies really bad. I know you don't want to hear that shit, and I'm trying not to. I'm breathing through my mouth. But I didn't realize how much he had done for creepy and eerie and horror in general. My dumbass had the hardcover for the Stephen King Dark Tower 4 or 5, and he drew that, and I didn't take it because I didn't fucking realize it. I saw it after the fact. I assumed that he would be back again, but unfortunately not. But I'm very happy to have this in my collection. Like, this is a keeper because he is a comic book legend that has left us like way too many have. So I'm glad I got this off eBay. What year was this? 94. It's an old book. Whoa. This book came... Oh my god, I was 15 when this book came out, and I had no idea. No idea. I was 94. They'd broken Batman's bat, so that's what I was into. Nightfall, Night's End, Return of Superman, Jim Lee's X-Men and such, and the Image books. So I wasn't looking at this yet. I was 15. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But I'm very happy to have this in my collection where it will stay forever. Bernie, we miss you a lot. Like all of our lost comrades. But thanks for watching. I didn't mean to end it on such a downer. I'm just very happy to have this in my collection. But like, comment, share, and subscribe. And what do you have coming back from CGC, or what are you sending to CGC? They have 3 of my books right now. 1 for Mark Silvestri and 2 for Adam Kubert that are both scheduled for grading. So I'm excited to see what those come back at. But like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you soon in another video.